Good day everyone, my name is Ayesha Rizwan. I am your teacher for maths. Today I am here to teach you times chapter. This lecture is for grade 5. This is my video 1 and I am using Oxford International Primary Maths. So let's start. For this video I have these objectives. The first one is to know time clock. Students are able to know time clock after this video. You are also able to understand digital and analog clock. You are able to know about analog clock in details. To convert the times like minutes to second or seconds to minute, like big to small or small to big theory, I will tell you in this objective, and to convert months to days, etc. So let's start our objective. These, like after this video you are able to know these objectives, okay? And this is my video 1. So let's start. Before starting the times chapters, let me tell you a bit history, like a brief history about time. Like we have a lot of observations in our mind that how people used to saw the time without a clock, because we have a clock now, but before there is no clock for them. But how they manage time, how they observe the time. So for your kind information, people used to see the time when there is a sunset, sunrise or seasons. Like because of the season, sunset or sunrise, they used to saw the time. But they want to observe the times correctly. They want to manage their work. They want to manage the employees also. So they need a true instrument who tell the time perfectly. So after this, an Egyptians who first discovered the time clock for the persons who wants to manage the work correctly. So that time clock was the first shadow clock. Like with the help of shadows, they used to observe the time. And that shadow clock also have 12 numbers in the clocks. And also in 500 BCE, first Babylonian calendar discovered, in which there are 12 months and 30 days. So there are a lot of history, but here I will not tell in detail. So let's start our chapter, as today we have two types of clock. First one we have analog clock and the second one we have digital clock. People used to observe the time using these type of clocks. They have, you can see some people have this type of clock in their home. Some people have this type of clock in their home. So first I will tell you in detail about the analog clock, and after that we will move towards the digital clock. Yeah, so this is your analog clock. In that analog clock you can see there are numbers starting from 1 and ending till 12. So in an analog clock, first of all we have numbers here, and you can see this line is brighter, it's bold line whenever there is a number, and in between these two bold lines you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 lines are there. And also you can see in that analog clock, in this analog clock, there are 3 needles, 3 hands. This is the biggest hand, this is the smallest hand, and this one is the lighter hand. This small hand we can call it as an hour hand, and this bigger hand we can call it as a minute hand, and this lighter one is the second hand. It will show you how many seconds have been passed. And this needle, the smallest one and the smallest and the bold one is called a hour hand, and this one is called a minute hand. This one is a second hand. Yes, so this hand is called an hour hand. This hand is called an HO. So this is an hour hand, and this one is a minute hand, and this one is a second hand. SACO, or we can say it as a second hand, the short form. So this one is called a minute hand, this one is a second hand, and this one is an hour hand. It will tell you about a hour. Like this is 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, and this one is for minute and this one is for seconds. As you can see, this is also an analog clock. It starts from 1 to 12 and it have two hands. One smaller one is the hour hand and this one is a minute hand. But what are the numbers that are written above? These numbers are basically tell you about the minutes. Like this section is for hour. Like you can see that there is 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, but that is for minutes. You can't say that it's 2 o'clock and 6 minutes. No. The method how you can observe the minute hand is that you have to write the times table of 5. Like you have to say the 5 times table. Like 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 10, 5 times 3 15, and like 5 times 10 50 until 5 times 12 is 60. So you have to write the 5 times table there. The interior like inner section is for hour measurement and the outer section is for minutes measurement. Like see this overhand. This overhand is between here, like overhand is between 2 and 3, but this overhand is close to 2. Okay, so it means it's 2 o'clock and then the minute hand is at 6. So we have to say that 5 times 6 is 30. It means 30 minutes past 2. 30 minutes past 2. So if my overhand is at 12 and my minute hand is at 8, it means first of all I have to see the minute hand. It means my minute you have to count 8 times 5 is 40. It means 40 minutes and my overhand is at 12. It means 40 minutes past 12. Likewise, if my overhand is at 12 but my minute hand is at 10, it means I have to see the minute hand first. It means 5 times 10 is 50. It means 50 minutes past 12. Here also you can see that my time clock is divided into 3 sections. First one we have hour section that tells us about the hour. The second one we have minute section that tells us about the minutes. And the inner side we have second section. So hour is the biggest one. And after hour there are minutes. And then after minutes there are seconds. So first of all we have bigger one is hour, then we have minutes, and then we have seconds. And sometimes we need to convert these numbers also. I will tell you how we have to convert. First of all you have to remember that in 1 hour how many minutes are there? 60 minutes. In 1 hour there are 60 minutes and in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So hour have 60 minutes and seconds, 1 second have 60, 1 minute have 60 seconds. In 1 hour 60 minutes, in 1 minute 60 seconds. Right. And now see this video. This is page number 25 from your worksheet. I'm telling you how to do it. So as I told you before that in a time we have hour, minutes and seconds, and hour is the biggest, then minute, and minute is bigger than second. What I did here, when we are converting, sometimes we need conversion. Sometimes we have 12 hours, I spend my 12 hours there. Then somebody said, okay, tell me in minutes, how many minutes you have spent. Then I have to convert my hour into minutes. For converting hour to minutes, hour to minute is big to small. I am converting my hour is bigger and the minute is small. I am converting from big to small. Whenever I am converting from big to small, I have to do multiplication. If I have minutes and I want to convert that into second, it means I will do multiplication. For converting big to small, I will do multiplication. But in case if I have some seconds and I want to convert my seconds into minute, it means if it is from small to big, I will do division. Okay, and likewise I will show you in video also. And as I told you before that in 1 hour there are 60 minutes and in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So open your worksheet Page number 25, you can see this question. They said convert these numbers into second. We have to convert our number to second. First of all, I want to see that I am converting from big to small or small to big, because I know if big to small I have to do multiplication. If it is from small to big, I have to do division. So my number is 20 minutes and I have to convert 20 minutes to second. Minute is bigger, so I will write here big, and this one is small. It means I'm converting big to small. For converting big to small, I have to do multiplication. Yeah, see, I write here big and this one small. I will write here multiplication in my mind also, as we all know. And here I have to write that as we know that 1 minute have 60 seconds. I will write here that 1 minute have 60 seconds. It means if 1 minute have 60 seconds, then what I have to do? I have to do multiplication. 20 multiply by 60. Why? Because 1 minute have 60 seconds, then 20 minutes have 20 multiply by 60 I have to do. Yeah, I will write here. I am writing here 60 multiply by 20 seconds, and then I have to do multiplication. I will write 60 above, 20 down. Then I will do multiplication first time 0 times 0, 0, 0 times 6, 0. Multiplication again 0 times 2, 0, and then 12. Then plus 0, 0 to 1. So my answer is 1200 seconds. Twice for 7 minutes I'm writing it as 1 minute have 60 seconds. So it means second is smaller. So I have to do multiplication. Okay, so in 7 minutes have how many? 7 multiplied by 60. Okay, and then 60 up, 7 down. Multiplication 4 times 7 times 2, 42, 420. Here you can see that what I did. Like 1 minute have 60 seconds. 1 minute I am writing 1 multiplied by 60 is equal to 60 seconds. Now. So every number which will come here, I have to multiply it by 60. If there is 48 minutes, I have to convert in second. I will multiply 48 by 60. If there is 42 minutes, we have to convert in second. I will do 42 multiplied by 60. If there is 8 minutes, I will convert for 8 into 60. Any number that will come here, I have to convert. If I have to convert in second, I will multiply by 60. Even for or, if I want to convert my or to minute, I will write this number, I will multiply by 60. For or for minute, we will multiply by 60. But just the second or minute will change here. Now, I have an 2. They said in that question number 2, they said that you have to convert seconds into minutes. They said seconds to minute, and second is the smallest number than minute. So it means we have to convert small to big. For converting small to big, we have to do division. So I will do division here. And likewise, we have to convert our seconds to minute. And for minutes, we want something in 60. Like in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. We will do division in 60. There is only a process big to small. We have to multiply by 60. Small to big, we have to do division by 60. And then the last number, the biggest number, like in 2 minutes, minute will come with that answer at the last. Likewise, see this video. Small to big, it means minutes, seconds to minute, and here it is written 58 seconds. So I will first of all I will do division, and I will write here 60. First step I have to write, because it is small to big, so I have to write division and 60, and then this number will come down. Any number that is there, it will come down. 58 will be like it will come out on division because it is small and 60 outside. I have to circle 2 numbers, and then I have to write the 58 times table. 58 times 1 is 58. 58 times 2 is, it is 6, and then like it will be 116. So 116 I can't take it because 60 will be smaller. I have to choose a number that is smaller than 60. So I will choose 58 and then I will do subtraction. I will take carry. 10 minus 8 is 2 and 0. No need